Hi, it's Desley here. Today we're going to talk about some ailments under the letter O. And the first one today is osteoporosis. Now, osteoporosis is known as porous bones or brittle bones, and it mostly affects women, particularly after the menopause. Our critical bone mass reaches its peak at about age 35 and then slowly declines. So when we go into menopause with our loss of estrogen, the symptoms can be exacerbated. Generally you don't have any symptomatology until something happens where you actually break a bone through a minor accident. So therefore, when you reach your menopause, it's really important to look at your diet and certain nutrients. So if you've got too much coffee, protein, sugar, etc. in your diet, this causes calcium to be excreted out of the body. And if you drink carbonated drinks, they're very high in phosphorus, so that tends to leach calcium from the bones. So they're two important aspects of your diet. You also need to be considering certain nutrients to keep your bones strong. Now, it's not just all about calcium, because there are synergistic minerals that also work in conjunction with that calcium. So other nutrients, other minerals that are important are your magnesium, your zinc, your copper, and your boron. It's also very important to have your vitamin D there to supplement and help with the bones. And if you are going to take a calcium supplement, you need to consider the type of calcium supplement that you're taking. If it's a calcium carbonate form, for instance, even though it's high in calcium, it may be difficult for you to absorb it from the gut. Therefore, if you have insufficient amounts of acid in your stomach, it may not be completely digested, and it can go into other areas of the body, such as the arteries. So it's important to also consider a K2 supplement. You can test your calcium supplement by placing it in a glass of vinegar. Leave it for about half an hour, and if you come back and it's not completely absorbed, then that may not be the calcium supplement for you. You may have to consider other forms, such as your calcium citrate, or add in an extra acid supplement to help absorb it. Okay, so the next one is osteoporosis. So by the time we're 65, we generally have some form of degeneration of the joints. So this causes wear and tear due to a loss of cartilage. So we need to consider some of the nutrients that may be useful in that case. So you've got your glucosamine, your chondroitin, you've got your MSM powders, you've got your fish oil to help lubricate the joints, you've got manganese for the creaky crepitus that occurs, the bone-on-bone effect. Vitamin C is also helpful, and one of the most important ones is your collagen. So collagen helps with the connective tissue, which is the basic framework for your skeleton. So that's also important. You should also consider having high fibre foods in your diet, because that helps also remove toxins in the body that contribute to the pain of osteoarthritis. If you can do weight-bearing exercise, that's great. If not, swimming is a good alternative. You can use your hot and cold packs, which are helpful for pain. as well as the myriad of topical creams on the market, and also using herbal patches is also a good one as well. Okay, and the last one is oily skin. So genetically, some of us are born with oily skin. For others, particularly in the younger age groups, it's usually due to an oversecretion by the sebaceous glands, which result in acne. So some of the nutrients that are helpful there are vitamin A, your Bs, and zinc. It's important that you don't over scrub the skin or over cleanse, because this will just make the skin dry out even more and produce more oil. You can use your charcoal type masks on the face to help absorb some of that oil, and your hydroxy acids are also good because they help in the cell renewal process. Even though your skin may be oily, it still requires moisturising, so using an oil-free moisturiser is also a good idea. Okay, thanks very much. Next time we'll talk about foods under the letter P. So in the meantime, if you require any further advice, feel free to go to my Facebook page or my webpage. Okay, thanks very much. Have a good week. Bye.